Hey guys, welcome to the week here at the Geek Course. And today we're going to do some single leg defense, and specifically this is going to be some basic variations. The first one is just like a step out kind of escape, but it's more of the timing and understanding what's going on in the position as we're there. So here, Lars is going to set up the single leg X here, and you will see straight away he has one foot underneath. It could be under this thigh, it could be under this thigh as well. But most of the guys, when they're here, they're going to be controlling the far thigh, right? On this side, I have a foot that's on top of my hip bone, and this is going to prevent me from getting any closer to us as well. So this is a really nice control here, right? He could be grabbing my foot or not, depending a little bit on where he is on his setup of the game, but I'm not too worried about that right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab his foot. Like I'm grabbing underneath his foot here, and I'm pushing forward onto his face, okay? Now, a lot of the times what happens is when you start pushing like this, they're going to be kicking their leg, and that's when I can kind of pass it behind my back. Now, if you're struggling to get this foot off your hip, what you can do is lean back first. Of course, you have to maintain your balance. You have to keep in mind you probably have to step a little bit around. What I'm trying to do here is lean back so I can straighten my arm. And so when I'm coming back in towards him, I can use a pretty straight arm here to push his leg forward. Now on the other side here, I'm going to be grabbing like a kind of like a C grip in front of his shin and kind of cupping his shin here, okay? And sometimes it's easy to go straight for the almost the ankle here. And sometimes you have to kind of go from the shin and slide it down to the ankle, right? He could have a pretty nice hook here, and I have to come down into this position. Now, the same thing about frames here is that it's not just my arm working against his leg, because what happens here is his leg is pretty strong against my arm. But if I can connect my elbow to my hip like this, and I'm keeping a pretty straight arm here, and now if he tries to push up, I can put my weight behind it as well, right? Now, what I'm trying to do here is to come pretty low, okay? So you will see me sitting on top of his thigh like this, okay? Because if I'm still here, he's still going to be able to put his foot on my hip and then create distance, right? But if I'm here and I can get my hand on the inside, you'll see if he tries to bring his foot on my hip here, I'm disabling this by keeping his knee right underneath my butt here, right? So now it's hard for him to move anywhere. And a lot of the times you will feel the frustration from the guy on the bottom. So when he's trying to push with both his legs or tilt his hips forward, this is very usual when they're frustrated about not getting the foot in to kick you out. And so they will try to push with their thigh. And as this happens, that's when I'm going to start now turning my knee the same direction as he's pushing and kicking to get my leg out. So here, boom, and I'm coming down here, okay? Now, you will feel he's going to be trying to push a little bit with his legs, and that's when I kick out to get my leg out. So this is not really offensive of me in any way, but considering the circumstances and I'm kind of off in a bad position, right? It's better off to get out and then start on my terms afterwards. So here, boom. He pushes, and I exit. Very nice and simple. Nothing fancy really, but sometimes you don't need fancy things. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Yes.